Welcome to Pre-Market Prep. I hope everyone's having an amazing morning. Good morning on YouTube. Sorry for the slight delay. Good morning, Norm. How are you?
Hey, good morning, buddy. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Just trying to get the chat room going here. We're having
Yeah.
some issues. I'm going to restart it one more time. I'm going to restart it complete now and see what's going on there. So on YouTube, you should be completely fine. Just having some browser issues on my end over here. In the meantime, I see the SPY is taking off a little bit here, getting a little bit of a pop.
Yeah, we just had the jobs data come out for February, and they were way stronger than expected.
Very nice.
Considering that the Fed is already, as I mentioned, I can't, yesterday or the day before, the Fed has already signaled they're going to do a 25 basis point hike. That's helping things out a little bit. I think if it wasn't for that, we might be falling on that news, but
Yeah. I saw. I was looking at the SPY and AMD. There was like a sharp drop last night, like well into the after hours as well. So not sure what caused that. So a lot of the tech companies
we'll
like
get into that.
AMD, yeah. So we'll get into all that as well. All right, let's get to the room here. Let's see if he wants to play nice now. There we go. Okay, that worked. Excellent. All right. Good morning, guys, over in our chat room. Welcome to the Market Prep. I hope everyone's having an amazing Friday. Hope you guys had a great day yesterday. All right, let's get right to it, guys. Let's go right to the spot. We got some stuff happening there. Norman, fill us in on the latest and greatest.
Yeah, man. So we just had non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate come out way stronger than expected. Private non-farms came out at 678 versus 400,000 expected. So a lot stronger unemployment rate, which is kind of meaningless right now because there are so many people not participating in the job market, fell to 3.8 versus 3.9 expectations. Big news is what's going on over in Ukraine with uh, the something's up with my camera today, guys. I apologize. Uh, with the they've taken over. The Russia has fought for last night. Part of it caught on fire. The largest nuclear power plant in Europe, in southern Ukraine, and there are rumors going around that they have laid explosives in it, essentially to try and blackmail the world. So, Carlos, I don't think the room can hear me. I'm not seeing uh, things. Yeah, it's not working in the room. So something's up with the audio. Carlos, I can't hear you either.
Okay, there we
I
go.
can.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, nobody can. Uh, there's a terrible echo though.
Yeah, something's up, guys. Let's see here. Something is up this morning. All right, let's do this, guys. We're gonna restart everything. This will should fix the audio. Let's give us 1 second. Bear with us as we take care of some of these tech issues. I just need to restart the software. So we're gonna actually we'll put this screen up in the meantime, and while we reset here. So just a All right, in chat, guys, can you guys hear me now? Looks like you can because the bars are moving here. So, all right, excellent. And in our YouTube, we are good. Just want to get a confirmation there.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. We'll get our screen up and running in just a sec here in the chat room, and we should be good to go. And let me reset our camera here. There it is. Okay, perfect. I think we are good. Just need the visuals in the room and we'll be set to go, guys. Pardon the delays here. Our system acting a little funky this Friday. Probably thinks it's Saturday morning, or
Spring break already.
it's been having too much Indo conversation in the last couple of days. All right, we just get the chat here and we should be all set. Norm, in the meantime, since we got audio, we want to repeat what you said to YouTube that the room missed.
Yeah. First of all, you're saying if anybody sees that it's blurry on YouTube, click the gear icon at the bottom of the video screen and change it to the highest resolution you can get. That'll fix that. Yeah. I still got this terrible echo coming from your end, buddy. I can hear myself talking.
Let's see here.
Not sure what it is, but as you work on that, I will get. Yeah, I can't even think.
Yeah, hold on. Let's make sure you are good here. That should not be happening. Let's do a test now. How about now? No, now I can't hear you. Here, Norm, do we lose you?
Hello?
Yep, I got you.
Yep, still got a terrible echo.
All right, let's see here.
Sorry, guys. Every once in a while, weird stuff happens.
I agree 100%. All right, let's check your connection here and see what's going on. All right, how about now? Is that any better? No, that didn't work because I can't hear you.
What's that?
No, whatever I did not work. Because
That's
I
all
couldn't
right,
hear
man.
you.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
There's an echo. I can hear myself come back. So if I'm not completely clear, that's part of the reason why. No, as I was saying, non-farm payrolls came out at 8:30 Eastern, much stronger than expected. The big news of the day, and you'll see when we get to our list, a lot of Europe is down. That's mostly what is on the list, and I think that's going to have to do with what's going on in Ukraine. Last night, U.S. last night, the Russians fought for and eventually took over a nuclear power plant, which in Ukraine, southern Ukraine, happens to be the largest nuclear power plant in Europe, and have laid explosives in there. Supposedly, rumor is they've laid explosives in there, and the Ukrainian government is saying they're trying to use that as blackmail for anybody outside of Ukraine to get involved. So, not good, man.
Yeah, definitely not good. And we will definitely see how that is going to affect, the overall market as well. But just a crappy situation, guys. All right, let's get to it, guys. Let's look at our gappers list this morning. At the moment, a lot of stuff in the red, as we were just talking about, except these two, Indo and GPS. I know GPS had earnings last night, but only two in the green this morning. Outside of that, everything here in the red so far. And many of the tickers that we have on deck are all on here that we've been watching closely the last couple of days. So we'll take a look at the first two, obviously, and then we'll look at what's gapping down. We'll look at the top five. Some of these look very foreign. I know MT, STM, SWBI. I'm not sure what these guys are, but a lot of these are not great intraday trading tickers, just down on news today. Let's go through them and see what we can find here this morning. All right, let's get rid of our watch list from yesterday. Control A, Control X. That takes care of that. And then let's see what we have here. Let's start with Indo today. So Indo at the moment, they are up 14.4. Again, we mentioned the stock still being in play after it got the volume. And today they're gapping up more. more again, 14. Again, very, very, guys, very risky stock. I'm going to put it in here as a risky pile. 1.7 million shares traded, 14, definitely in play. Here's GPS. GPS, another ticker retail that we only see once in a while when we do have earnings, when they have
Yep.
earnings. And at the moment, they're up 7.6. Looks like their earnings were good, Norm.
Yep.
Last night, big pop last night, actually, right here. Gave
Big
some of it
pop.
back, but yeah,
Guys, there's some issues with the room this morning. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's a black screen for a lot of people, including myself in the room. If you're having issues, I just put up the link to the YouTube. You can go over
yeah,
there and check it out. There are no issues on YouTube.
yeah, it's funky stuff going on. I know. And it's got to be our system, guys, so apologies for that. We'll get it figured out. Um, All right, then here, let's go down to what's gapping down this morning. SWBI today. These guys are down 20% at the moment, so they're just down huge right now. 178,000 shares traded.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this a Smith
Smith
and
and
Wesson?
Wesson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
they
yep.
had earnings last night. Gun sales are way off compared to what they had been,
Mm-hmm.
which is predictable to a degree. And with everything that's going on in the world, I'm not sure they don't pop again. So we'll see how that plays out. It's not. It doesn't trade in super heavy volume.
Yeah, yeah,
One issue with that is a lot of big funds won't buy gun manufacturers anymore, just like they won't buy tobacco.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, so we'll have to see how this goes here. Again, for intraday trades, guys, not really a great ticker, but definitely a nice drop for them this morning. DB, this is the Deutsche Bank. Again, a horrible trading stock as well for intraday trades. They're down big today, man. 8.7 after just continuing to just drop here from 14 down to 12, now down to 10, 20. So obviously, yeah, all the news going on is affecting them this morning. Norm, what's your thoughts on this? Do you think this is something that today can be tradable, or still one that we can stay away
I
from?
won't. I won't be. I mean, personally, I won't be trading these European stocks, but
Yeah, yeah. Same
not
here.
that somebody can't find something there.
Hmm. Same here. The next two are another foreign. STM is down a lot today, 8.4. Once in a while, these two they give you something, and giving the news that there is there, you might get some place. Like if this
Yeah,
is
STM's got a better shot.
Yeah, right. Like if this is your type of play and you look and you like these companies today or these tickers today, they're definitely in better shape than they usually are, right? I'm not saying that's good, but like I won't be watching them. But if you do like them today, they're in better shape than they usually are. So STM and MT, both foreign companies, I'll stay away from. ING this morning down 8.3 to 190,000 shares traded, starting to get going here. This is yeah, it's definitely foreign. Look at this daily, guys. I mean, this is that right? Netherlands looks like NV. Is that Netherlands
Yeah.
or something else? Yeah. So
Yep.
foreign for sure. They got some activity, but again, I like to stay away from these foreign stocks if I can. STLA, another one also, and I see NV up here. Looks foreign. Again, a lot of this stuff just dropping, as Norm mentioned, with all the news going on at the moment. So AI has been on our list quite a bit. I have not kept this on deck, guys. I like to keep this one off because it's just I think there's better stuff to trade out there. Man, the whole top list, not a whole lot that's looking great. We have SE here, which is also not the cleanest trading stock of as far as dailies. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here, and we'll take it to you, Norm. See what you have this morning. I only have Indo on my list. Do you have anything you like on your end?
I just have the usual suspects, bud. The Apple, Facebook, Nvidia,
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. I'm not really liking anything today.
Yeah, yeah, I like those, and I like AMD because AMD. So I mean, a lot of these sold off a lot last night, and we'll see. It's just I'm not saying that they're gonna bounce but I am a little bit long biased on some of these companies that are down today. We'll have to see how they play out. So AMD, Facebook, and Apple, I definitely like them on my list. And Facebook, we know this is more of a possible. Actually, you guys know what Norm and I are waiting for on that one, so I'm gonna throw it down on our possibles list. Let's take it to the room, guys. Let's see what you guys have this morning over on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so already to help us close out this week. We would love to get to 250 likes if we can. All right, Gerard, Ben, and Propeller 67 all like CCL. Like they're like back to back to back here. I think they sent the text at the same time, 8:50 a.m. So it's like they're all in sync here. Let's take a look. CCL this morning. We have 1.2 million shares traded, so I definitely do like the volume. We are down 3.4. This looks like a decent CCL activity. In the past, we haven't seen this, and we were looking at that ticker, and I was saying no, it's not really in play. What's the news today on CCL? Definitely has volume. Is there anything going on? I mean, besides the obvious, right? Is there anything else specific to them? Um,
I'm
uh,
not seeing anything fresh as of this morning, man.
okay. Well, whatever it is, that they're looking
World
good.
wars aren't great for travel.
They're definitely
Yeah,
not. Definitely not. So that they're looking good this morning. Very, very active. We'll keep an eye on them. Um, yeah, guys, if you cannot see me, please go ahead and go over to YouTube. Norm did put up the
yeah.
link.
I had
Um,
issues. Well, I had issues in the room too. I refreshed
mhm.
and I got it back this last time, so I think the room is starting to fix itself.
Okay. All right. Excellent. All right, Indo. Yes, Indo is good, guys. I mean, it's 1.7 up 13.4. That thing is crushing it once again here. MRVL intraday. Let's take a look. MRVL intraday. No, it's pretty quiet right now, and this is not the best intraday trading stock unless you got some kind of catalyst. So usually when we look at this one, I'm not seeing anything great today, guys. On that, I'll keep that one off. Dan, nothing and aloe. Yes, I agree. There's not. There's it's going to be one of those days where we have to wait for the market open, see what the overall market wants to do is going to be a big key in this trading
Excuse
day.
me.
So patience is going to be required for something like this, right? Uh, XLE. XLE. No, no, no. This is not. Oh yeah, you're just give me some of the
Energy
ETFs there.
ETF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Goose. Yeah, I will definitely keep an eye on those. I mean, I won't put them on my list. I usually don't like to day trade these. But yeah, there will definitely be something
You
happening there.
can.
Yeah. Lucid. Lucid. Let's see here. Lucid this morning, they are down almost 1%, 390. They're not looking great, but I do like the daily here, right? Where we're sitting at this level of support. So that could be interesting. We had a nice bounce last time we were hanging out there. Could be interesting, but it needs to do more pre-market, right? Needs to do a little bit more. Neo looks interesting. Let's see how the other EVs are doing. Neo this morning down 2.1. Yeah, it does. Very similar to Lucid. But again, we see Neo when it's really at its best, right? And it's not there pre-market wise and volume wise. So maybe needs a little more time, right? We'll keep an eye on that one, see if that one can come alive. But I think these need a little more time. Rivian was great. Was it yesterday or the day before? I know we were
2 days
watching
ago.
that one. Yeah, 2 days ago. This traded very, very well. Had a good, decent continuation yesterday. Yeah, it might be good today. I mean, we're at this area of support again. We lost a few support levels we had here at 60, at 55. When is the bounce coming, right? There could be a bounce happening here. I mean, and poor stock. This thing has IPO that what 100 looks like, maybe 110, and now half of that 50, 33 here. So they're not having a good time. A good possible. I know if they can get the volume, they can trade very well. Just be cautious, on this one. You can get some kind of bounce here, so be careful on your short buys if you are. Oxy, Oxy probably could be good today. Yeah, Oxy will be good today. We'll probably keep that one on here. Keep an eye on what's going on in that sector there. Heading down, XBEV isn't terrible. Let's see. Jason, XBEV. We haven't looked at XBEV in a very long time. Yeah, very similar to Neo and Lucid. I mean, they're all right there. I got Lucid and Neo already here, so I'm not gonna add XBEV. I think it's just too much on the EV side. And even now, they're both sitting as a possible for me. We'll have to wait for the market open and see how that volume is going to play out there. So again, it's going to be a wait and see game, guys. Today, I think it's going to be and notice the different type of mornings and days that we had. Right, we went through a stretch where it was a lot of this, just putting AMD, Apple, Nvidia. It just kind of, and actually speaking of Nvidia, let's see what Nvidia is doing. Yeah, Nvidia could be a good one today. I'll put that as possible, and just kind of wait and see. And then close to 9:30, start getting some movement. Right, Norman, we've seen it turn into a great day. Today's going to be one of those days where you have to wait. And then we see pre-markets where the last couple of days where everything is just running, everything's looking amazing. It's not one of those days today, but it'll get better. We'll get better, hopefully. All right. Over on YouTube, what do you guys like this morning? Anything that is not on our list? I do see Nera, you're giving us snow and BBY. I know Norm doesn't want to talk about snow at all. He's not having fun with snow.
No,
Um,
I was a
it,
dumbass yesterday on that.
it, you told us don't trade this garbage stock, and Norm goes and trades it. Mm.
Yep,
It
happens.
happens. It happens, man. I've done it plenty of times. So here's snow. I mean, guys, today I don't know. I think the best day would have been yesterday to trade this.
Yeah,
You're gonna start
it
losing
trades
this
really
volume.
thin, especially.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you're not gonna get this type of volume today, and less than this. I mean, even with this, which no, by the way, this is I saw the chart when you were trading it. It didn't look bad. It has some good opportunities. It's just
oh
it,
yeah.
the
I was
price
just wrong,
action. Yeah, it's just
and it was tough. I got stuck in it a little bit, and
yeah.
it moved so fast against me. I froze for a second, and that's what caused it.
Yeah. No, it's and that's what happens with these type of stocks, man. When they're so light, right? They trade so thin. Today I think it's going to be worse. I think it won't be better today. I think
Yeah,
the
I
day was
wouldn't touch it
yesterday.
with a 10 foot
Yeah,
pole today.
yeah. And what else we have here? The other one you threw out there was BBY. BBY was fun yesterday. I don't know if you're gonna get. I mean, we're hanging out here midpoint of yesterday's candle, but the volume, everything else is gone right now. So you have to wait for the market open to see if this is going to even mean anything. BA we haven't looked at. Let's take a look there. Light volume. Wow, BA has had a couple of decent days in here. I have not put them on my list, but it got a couple of nice wide body candles in here today. Yeah, again, overall news is not great for them. I don't think they're moving on their own, but the daily does look interesting. I do like the daily on this one. That's about it for now. All right, we'll do a few more, guys, and we'll have to stop. I know you guys are throwing a lot of tickers this morning. Here's Para. No, this is used to be Paramount,
CBS,
Viacom, right?
Viacom.
Yeah, so horrible. This is not good today. Just be careful with that. Tesla, even on their best days, that they can be difficult to trade. Tesla, I have tons of EVs already, so I'm not going to add any more. You can watch Tesla. Probably the only one that's got a decent volume right now. SoFi, I know you guys like that one a lot, and this was explosive yesterday. This morning, they have 1 million shares traded, but just look at this action. And I'm not a fan of SoFi. I don't like the way it moves. So yeah, I'll be keeping this one off my list. But the daily does look interesting. You got some crazy volume happening here, but not a great pre-market activity. So I think I'm going to stick with the ones we mentioned here and just kind of wait and see what the market open is going to look like today. That's going to be more interesting than anything. No, let's get to our events coming up for next week. I'm going to bring you all the way down to Monday to see what's happening.
Yeah, guys, just a reminder, and I'll talk about getting a discount on the trial pretty soon, but it's always good to do the idea to do that over the weekend or on Monday. That way you can get set up on Monday and attend this onboarding class. It's every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Carlos does it, open to everybody. So check that out. And then immediately following that is the tech class, which we've formatted a little bit differently starting this year. If you would flip the screen, Carlos. Next Monday, you've got Kyle talking about the DAS Trader Pro Q&A and how to set that up for yourself in the best way possible. Then I believe the lightning bolt, actually, I know the lightning bolt pattern by webinar by Peter is posted. Next week, we've got Mike talking about how to determine when to move your stop loss to break even. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Then on Wednesday, we'll have Kreda, and she's going to be talking about how to identify negative thinking that causes losing trades. Great webinar. Dr. Reed's, I think, is posted, but I'm not 100%. That's from this last Wednesday on avoiding the trading trance. Mentorship Thursday. It's usually 11 a.m. with Andrew, 4:30 with Ed, 8 p.m. Eastern with Thor. StockTradingSimulator.com is the address for our free web-based trading simulator where you can go and practice your trading strategies. Also, while you're there, sign up for email. Down at the bottom, you'll get a couple homework assignments a week. We don't sell that list or spam it. And then speaking of that trial, you can use the promo code premarket24. Go to the homepage, bearbulletraders.com, scroll down about halfway down the page, see that test drive now button, click it, fill it out, use the promo code. You'll get 7 calendar days in the room, 5 trading days. And if you'd like to gain access to all the webinars I was just discussing, use the promo code Lovers50 to get half off that. The Elite Annual Membership.
All right, guys. If someone in the room, one of the moderators, there's a few people that are having some issues. I know the website's working, so they either got to reset because they cannot hear me, or they have to join us in YouTube. If you could send them a message, that'd be great. All right, guys, let's get to it. We have Apple, AMD, CCL, great volume this morning, and I have Oxy here just to kind of see where that area is going. Our possibles list: Facebook, Lucid, Neo, Rivian. Good potential there. Nvidia and also BA has a great daily, losing some ground here, down 1.6. And I like BA. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to move BA up. I like BA. They can get some good volume at the market open. So let's get some levels in place here, guys. We'll start here with Apple. I'm going to remove some of the levels towards the top here, as some of the new highs and lows are overlapping that. And then towards the bottom, just going to mark down here one area, 163.72. That's the low of the pre-market. And towards the bottom, just in case, 160. And then we obviously have this one all the way down here, 152 of 48 is good. So that is our highs and lows of the last 2 trading days, doing a pretty good job there. That's all our levels we need on Apple right now. So good volume, guys, 1.3 million. Definitely going to be active today. AMD, guys, very active this morning as far as movement. So you can see here 561,000. We're down 1.2. Highs and lows towards the top here, doing a pretty good job. Towards the bottom, 109.50, low of the pre-market, and then right here 104.33. You have a daily level on in here as well. In between here, if we lose that 109.47, I don't see anything significant besides this right over here around 107.14. Other than that, your main level that you were slightly below is this one right here, right? This previous day close line. You can see how much support we have had here in the past, right? And resistance too. Got some resistance happening right in there as well. So that's the level we'll be looking closely at. See if this thing does want to test that or not. CCL, guys, good volume this morning. They're down 2.8, trying to recover down as much as 17.32 here. So trying to recover a little bit. That's your low of your pre-market. Towards the top, your high of your pre-market over at a pretty close to 17.86. When we saw, we kind of had a couple of tests to that level already. Not quite to the penny, but definitely an area there. So we'll see as it tries to get up there once again. Now, towards the bottom, towards the top first, you're pretty much set highs and lows from the last
Carlos,
2 trading days.
just a heads up, we're about to lose the room for a second because we have support in here, and they're gonna reset the media server. So just a heads up, we're gonna lose the room if they do that.
Okay, perfect. So we have time. We can hang out for a little bit while they take care of that, and we'll continue. Over on YouTube, guys, thank you for your patience today as we take care of some of the tech issues we are having. Let's see here. In the meantime, we'll take a look at... Norm, how about your audio? Your echo, is that still going on?
No, it's going.
No? Okay, sweet. All right, very good. Okay, I think we got the okay now. Let's get the audio turned on here. All right, we are back on the chat. Just want to confirm you guys can hear me okay, and let us know how's it going over there. All right, we left off here. Yeah, on YouTube audio and video is fine, guys. So we're just worried about our chat. We're making sure everything is good there. It looks like it is. All right, thank you. All right, let's get back to our list. So we were left off at CCL. We got some good levels here, highs and lows. We want to put some levels towards the bottom below this 17.32. And look at that 17.32, by the way, your low of your pre-market. Look how great that is right there. You got a lot of support happening off of that. Now towards the bottom here, we definitely have this one all the way down here, 16.38. This one here is a minor support, right? 1681. And the reason for that is because you only got really 2 things here, right? The opening of this day, which, you can kind of count a little bit, and you have the support of this date here. So that's a minor area, 1681. It is not a 1638 where you have this entire massive sell-off on this day here, and then you found a support, right? You gapped up actually the next day. You come back down, test that one more time, right to the T, guys, 1638, and then you bounce back up, right? So this right here makes this level a lot stronger than this 1681, where you're not having that type of change in direction, right? Those kind of that's kind of how I am looking at that right now. CCL bouncing, looking to try to get to the green side of things. Let's see if it's able to do that. Oxy right now stuck smack in the middle of the highs and lows in the last 2 trading days, guys. Had a huge breakout here and just been stuck here between 49 and 47. And I think I'll leave this just as is. I'm not going to complicate this here. We'll leave it just like that. I don't think anything else needs to be done there. Here is BA towards the top. Plenty of levels here. We tested a couple over and over. As you can see right over here around 195. That's a high and low of the pre-market, around 200. I'm sorry. Highs and lows from the last 2 trading days. You can see there those two areas, having some good confirmation on the daily. Now towards the bottom, if we were to continue to lose this previous day close, we're slightly below it now. We do have a 183.93, and below that we haven't not been down here in quite some time, guys. We're going back to October, November timeframe 2020. So yeah, we're definitely got a nice little drop here on BA. If you look at the bigger picture, I got a level at 177.43. I'm gonna smack that one in there just to see what happens. So low of the pre-market is a little bit higher, hanging around 185. We can mark that down, 185.55. We'll mark that there, but this level here, this 183, could be very, very interesting as we move forward here. All right, then we have Facebook. Let's remove some of these levels for Facebook. We have Lucid, which, by the way, looking very interesting. We have Neo as well. Maybe we'll get one of the EVs up here. What do you guys think? I am thinking maybe Neo. Maybe Neo can do something good for us today. Although I like Lucid's daily better. I'm gonna put a Lucid up here. Let's get some space here. Remove it from here. We'll just keep one EV here just to complete the list. Low of the pre-market there, sitting at 22. Yeah, 22. Is that correct? Hold on. 20. Yeah, 22 exactly. So that's good. And then we go back to the left here. This is a good daily level for this stock. Look at this. Right on there. We're right at that level. We bounced from there not so long ago, about a week or two ago. And we're back at it again there. So the few times we did below that, a level we can find off here has been 21.51. So I'm just going to mark that one on this. It's a good area to be at when it comes to Lucid. Let's see how that is going to trade today. So I definitely like where we're sitting at there on the daily. That's why I mentioned the daily looks a little bit more interesting on Lucid. Pre-market action, not so much. Neo definitely has a cleaner and more active pre-market activity, but we'll see. Lucid will get the volume today. We have to monitor how that is going to be trading. All right, guys, we are all set here. We got a couple of minutes, 9:08, so we can answer a few questions if you guys have for this Friday. We'll give a little more time for our moderators to get their list together. Then we'll run through that list, and we will call it a day going into this last day of the trading week. So how about OCGN? Let's take a look. Down 23%. We talked about
$2
this.
stock.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple of days ago too. I mean, it's just this thing trades different. I won't be having this one on my list. It's not what I wanted to watch on any day, really. So that's just my take on it. Do you think it is reasonable to low-key ignore stocks ATR if it is above certain RVOL? You know what? It depends on your strategy. It really depends on your strategy. I don't look at those numbers. I don't look at the ATR as much as I used to. I'll tell you that much. I used to look at it quite a bit before. I don't look at it as much as I used to. But I don't want to say you should ignore it, because who knows, your strategy might work well for that. So that's a tough one to answer, Norm. I'm not sure if you have any take. I know you use RVOL, Norm, for your
I use
trades?
RVOL. I don't pay attention to the ATR,
ATR, right,
when
here.
trading. If a stock is in play, its ATR doesn't mean a whole lot, especially because you can have something with a low ATR that has some insane catalyst that essentially throws the ATR out the window. That having been said, having done this for years, you get a feel for what those low ATR stocks are and which one, they're not going to move much.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Remember AMD used to be below the ATR at one point? it'll hit the
It
active
was a long time ago when it
long
was like
time
a
ago, man.
$4 stock.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It will barely move. If you could get 25 cents out of AMD, it was an amazing
The
day.
MU was our best friend.
MU as well. Yep, yep. MU was
We don't
good.
ever
And
trade MU anymore.
no, we don't. In fact, what is
Yeah, we
MU?
used to trade it daily for like a year in
MU's
2018.
47. Yeah, yeah. We would prefer it over AMD any day of the week. And now it's just quite the opposite there for sure. Hi, which time frame do you use to make decisions to execute the trade? So I use the 5 minute. The 5 minutes what I'm looking at, and now I'll look at the five and the one. Norm, I think you do the same, right? The 5 and the 1 minute.
I look at many time periods
Hmm.
when trying to determine what I'm going to trade. I mainly watch the five. However, I use the one really to try to perfect entries. There's no such thing
Yeah,
as a perfect entry, but to try to do so.
yeah, yeah. And when you look at different time frames too, you can kind of confirm, make sure that you're not going against something else you're seeing either on a bigger time frame or a smaller time frame. Want to make sure you're in line with your strategy. So it's good to have that second confirmation. RIBT with everything going on. What is that? RIBT?
Ribbit,
No,
garbage penny
no, no,
stock.
no, 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 guys. No.
Just take it
This
off your
is
screen now. I
yeah.
don't even want to
Can
hear
I
about it.
delete? Can I delete this ticker like from ever coming up on my montage? That should do that, like a ban list. Like it just wouldn't let you just bring it up.
I would.
No, so we don't
Oh, I
trade penny stocks. We don't definitely don't do that. Does the elite membership have access to
yes,
previous webinars? Yes, every single one that we ever done. We even got archives
they're
going
all
back
archived. Yeah,
to like what 2 years more. We have more. Everything,
longer than
everything we've done
that.
is
Yeah.
we have it. Yep, yep. So you do get access to all of that. You won't miss a thing. Uh, there's no such thing as the perfect entry. Have you seen Amen trade? Amen is like he's a robot. No, but you're right. I'm just kidding. You're right. There's no such thing. Um, do you have a look at Bank of America? Yes, we can look at Bank of America. Let's take a look here. Down 2.1 this morning, 429,000. Yeah, they're more active than usual. I don't know, man. I'm gonna sit back today. Today's one of those days where you just gotta. I'm gonna wait like 15 minutes to see what the market wants to do. What is the market going to give us here? I don't know if Bank of America is one that I am going to be watching. Yeah, it's a sit back day today, guys. You gotta be really, really careful here. Last day of the week too. So if you're doing well, you don't want to mess things up, and if you're not doing well, you don't want to make it worse. You just got to be patient today. United Airlines right now down 2.3%. Yeah, I think. Let's see if American Airlines got more volume. It just seems so choppy to me. But it'll be good to see how the airlines are going to be affected by everything going on. American Airlines has better volume right now, down 2.2. Had a rough day yesterday, as you can see here. We'll see. I have American Airlines, I have CCL. We'll take a look at those. CCL still bouncing here, trying to test that 1785, looks like. Let's see what else we have. I see moderators coming in with their list. Very nice. Carlos Noam, do you ever consider a webinar on how to use the scanners? We have those. We have well, not a webinar. We have a class. Actually, I did that class on how to what the scanners, what do they provide you, what you can find of the scanners, right, and how can you possibly use them. But here's the thing: the scanners are great, but your trade book is more important, right? The scanners is going to tell you, what's getting the volume, what's moving a certain way, what might be extended, after overextended one way or the other. It's going to highlight that for you. At the end of the day, you got to pull up that stock and see if you have something in your trade book that you can trade. You can't trust me. I tried doing this where you have these reversal scanners, and after it gets like 5 candles in the red, oh, it's looking good for a reversal, and then I get this
Nothing
reversal
works
bias, and then I
perfectly.
go in
Yeah.
long, and guess what? It goes down, 5 more candles, right? So scanners, be very careful. Catalysts, be very careful. You want that stuff to create the volatility for you. You want to pull it up and still look at it with a non-bias, I guess, and try to find something off your trade book. You know, so that's how I usually look at that. Right. Oh, 9:15.
Scanners to me are a little bit like street signs, and I've
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
about this analogy a few times. They can tell you where you are, but they can't tell you where to get how to get where you're going.
Yes, yes, exactly.
And you can only put so much weight in them. They can give you an idea of what to look at, but that
Hmm.
doesn't mean they're right, and it doesn't mean that it's gonna be a quality trade.
Exactly, and we've seen that over and over again. All right, guys, let me bring in our moderators lineup 9:15. So we'll get ready to go here for our live trading. But first, let's look at our moderators lineup here. Let me resize this, cut this video so you guys
I
can
like that, Jason.
see the
Jason
actual what
says it's
Jason
more
said.
like a speed limit sign, more of a suggestion. Speed limit sign's the bottom speed you're supposed to be going, correct?
Yeah, that's the low, the minimum. Does anybody follow the speed sign? I mean, does anybody really do that?
I don't
I
know, Carlos. I haven't had a ticket in 15 years.
me neither. I mean, I don't do anything stupid like going 100 miles per hour. But if it's like 60, I know I can do 80, and cops, they won't bother you, But I don't know. Let's get to our list here, guys. We have oh no, let's get Peter. Let's go back to Peter. Peter, AMD, Apple, Tesla, and also of course Indo this morning. Chat room, scanners, and all that going on. So that's what he'll be looking at. We'll have it. I missed it. Um,
When you said it, you haven't had a ticket. Gene says it's your white privilege.
yeah. Okay. uh, I wish. Here it is.
It's a privilege, brother.
Jared, GPS, FNKO, secondary list RSX, and that's about it. Energy stocks. Dima's looking at Apple, AMD, Baba, Tiffany, Apple, AMD, and Neo. Amen. Notice, guys, how light these watch lists are, right? We're all just gonna be very patient. We're watching, what has been good.
Today
Apple.
kind of sucks, dude.
It
I'm gonna
does.
be
It
real
does.
frank.
Gotta be patient
We've got
today.
a huge gap down watch list full of material and European
Yeah.
stocks. And then the few on
Yep.
the upside are trash.
Right, right. So, and you can see that from our moderators, guys. You can see what they're watching here is nothing huge. But potential shorts for Amen, Apple, and DKG, Megan, PayPal, WFC, Disney, and JWN. They had earnings not so long ago. Thor's looking at not a ton to stick out for me. CCL, Neo, Zoom, 4, Spy, and Apple. Wait, you said not a ton sticks out, but you have a list of like 5 tickers. It's just plain Thor. I love you, brother. But yeah, I see. I know you're saying these are all more like possibles. Kind of wait and see what happens, guys. Over on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're sitting at 207 likes. If we can get to 250, we'll highly appreciate it. So if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. We're gonna let you guys go. Have an amazing weekend. Remember today, guys, it's not looking great out there. So be patient. Wait 15 minutes. I cannot tell you how many times we see this, Norm, where it goes like this, sideways. An hour later, things just starts trending nicely after everything settles down. That's the
We'll be
type
there
of day.
today.
Yeah, yeah. So, trade safe, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so, and we will see you guys on Monday, 8 a.m. with Engineering the Markets. Take care, everyone.
Take care, guys. Trade safe.